More and more dignitaries from the diplomatic corps have made their way to President-elect Bongbong Marcos's 2022 election digs at EDSA Mandaluyong for the customary courtesy calls to the incoming president of the republic. Among today's guests, Germany's envoy that PTV's Mark Fatalco covers in this report.
German ambassador to the Philippines, Anke Riefenstahl, highlighted the importance of human rights and rule of law as she paid a courtesy call on President-elect Ferdinand Marcos Jr. in Mandaluyong City.
I also underlined the importance Germany attaches to rule of law and safeguarding human rights, and assured him of our continued commitment in this regard. In this context, I also mentioned the German support, contribution and funding of the United Nations Joint Program on Human Rights here in the Philippines.
Riefenstahl said she and Marcos also talked about global food security greatly affected by Russian-Ukraine war, trade relations, renewable energy, maritime security and climate change. She added that Germany has provided 25 million euros for climate change-related projects. According to German embassy, Germany is among the country's top 10 trading partners and has the largest share in EU-Philippine trade relations, where bilateral trade has reached 6 billion euros or 328 billion pesos in recent years.
Last but not least, I updated President-elect Marcos on the most recent bilateral agreement representatives of the German and the Philippine government signed in Berlin just last Friday an MOU on the deployment of Philippine healthcare workers to Germany.
Ambassadors George Moragas of Spain and Mohamed El Fassi of Morocco also paid a courtesy call on Marcos. So far, at least 13 diplomats have met with Marcos more than 3 weeks before his inauguration, including ambassadors of Japan, India, South Korea, Singapore, and others. Meanwhile, in line with a petition seeking the cancellation of Marcos' certificate of candidacy, Solicitor General Jose Calida asked the Supreme Court to dismiss the case. In a comment submitted by the Office of the Solicitor General, it said the content of the petition was misleading to say that Marcos was not qualified to run for president. Calida also asserted that the petition has been rendered moot by the proclamation of Marcos as the 17th president of the Philippines. Mark Fatalco for The Nation.